Alright, brother, got the Sweet 16 working on now. My buddy Ron wanted it converted to Class C, so we got all the AB remnants here. It's amazing how many parts there for the Class C, ain't it? I mean the AB circuit, excuse me. So I've got all that taken out for you, bud. Getting this bad boy Class C for you. Getting the power wire upgrade done. Look at them big cop picking gland connectors. Strain reliefs. Oh yeah. We're getting it done for you, brother. So we'll be back to show the output. Got 8 DEIs in this thing. I know it's a little bit of cash to upgrade to Toshibas, but hopefully they'll work for a good little while for you, man. No gatekeeper. We'll be back. Bye-bye. Alright, Mr. Ron, here's your Sweet 16 Class C converted. I believe I already showed all the parts that came out of. Yeah, I did that in the earlier video. I was about to go grab the bag real quick, but I just remember I already covered that. When doing this modification, there's a few other things you have to do. You have to reroute the wire that's powering the big relay back right here, where basically that's where the bias voltage would have been getting its source from. Okay, and to give a shout out to Mr. 409 Mud Duck. He helped with this, done the power wire upgrade on this bad boy. He helped me out. I had a lot going on that day, so he helped me out there with the power wire upgrade. Mr. 409, major shout out to him. And so we had to basically move these over here on the right, which they were over here, to make the power wire do a good flow, to make room for these big connectors. I'm gonna stick you some stickers back here, some new stickers, so you'll know which one your remote and fan is. This is the fan, this is the remote. Okay, like I said, I had to do that modification there, so that relay would be getting a positive voltage. Okay, you got your Class C chokes here going to ground. Now this amplifier is not going to get up and go like an AB bias would at low drive, so this is going to take a little bit more drive to get it up and rolling. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. I don't know if I'll have enough time to hook up the 2-pill driver. We're going to hit it with the 1-pill driver with the hot radio, so we can get out of it. But you can definitely hit it with a little bit more drive now, since it's not AB biased anymore. Okay. And I also had to do a small modification over here on this board, so that the power switch and basically everything would be getting power over to the relay, and over for the SSB delay cap and all that good stuff too. So there's a couple modifications you got to do when you Class C these jokers. Now you got definitely a lot more thickness on the power wires now. Gave just enough room out here in the back so you can throw you a good Anderson connector on there, man. You'll be rocking and rolling in, big brother. All right. We're going to be driving. Let's turn this off. We're hitting a 4-watt radio, okay, into the 1-pill driver. And that right now is giving us... Oh, yeah. About 30... 30 bird, okay? Ooh, yeah, close to 100 watts, about 30 bird. All right, we've got this on the 200 amp unregulated supply. It is floating at 20.4 volts. The driver is on 14.5 volts, okay? All right, let's see what this thing's gonna do just with the 1-pill driver. Let's go ahead and flip it on. All right. 1,000-watt slug. Good. Pretty good low dead key, about 150 on the dead key. Oh yeah, that's 400 RMS. Oh yeah. Let's see what she's dropping to. Ooh, she's dropping about 16 volts. There's not enough drive on it right now to really get that to drop good, and she's peaking over 1,000 watts now for sure. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put some more drive into it. If this was an AB bias box, it would already be pulling that supply down pretty well. But like I said, this is a whole different animal now. It's Class C. I should just hooked up that 2-pill to begin with, but I might have some enough time just to hurry up and switch it out and get a quick burp in there real quick. All right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and hook up the hot radio and hit this driver a little bit harder so we can put a little bit more power into the Sweet 16 here. Be right back. Alrighty, so now we're driving the driver with 4 more watts of drive RMS, so we're hitting it with 8 watts RMS on the driver. This is going to yield us right there about 700 watts RMS. That's banging, man. That's doing good. 700 watts RMS. I know the last Sweet 16 I did was hitting 800 watts right now with the HG 2879s, but it was AB biased. AB biased box would do a little bit more power, it less drive, but you can't drive them as hard. You don't need to be driving as hard and all that good stuff. Let's see what the volts dropped on this one now. I know it's hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom in right there. 15.5, so it's dropping a little bit lesser now. All right, just for the heck of it, we're gonna go ahead and just unhook this driver real quick and just do a quick burp on the 2-pill and see what she's gonna do with the 2-pill hitting it. This thing's Class C now. The volts is not hurting it. All right, we'll be back. Alrighty, we got the 21446 driver hooked up now. The one I still keep telling myself I'm gonna put a fan on it or a new lid or something. Still hadn't done it. Alright, so we're going to be hitting the driver pretty decent with the 8-watt radio RMS. And let's see what this bubby, what the kind of word is that? Let's see what this puppy produces. Okay, we're hitting right there at 800 watts RMS. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and... These are DEIs, by the way, just to remind everyone. These are Toshibas or HGs. I guarantee you that have been doing about a kilowatt. Yeah, about a kilowatt just then. All right, here's my 2500. Here we go. All right, we'll take a look at the peak real quick. Go ahead and wrap this up. All right, we're on the 2500 watt slug, okay? So we are looking at the top scale where you see the 10, that is 1000, okay? All right, it's about 1600 watts. 1600 watts PEP, 800 bird, 1600 watts. If I'd have played around with the bird a little more, probably be able to get about 850, 900 out of her, but she's working. If I can get 100 bird per transistor, we're doing good. And I did forget to take a look at the voltage drop. Let's look at it right now. With this much drive. 14.7. See, that's another thing. That's why I've got to get me a regulated supply here, which is going to be soon. I'm going to have another builder build me one since I do not have time. And if I could keep that at about 15.5, it would have been doing 1000 watts of RMS right then and there, and it'd probably been getting close up to the 2 kW mark. Just one simple volt, y'all. One simple volt can make a difference of a couple of 100 watts. Always. Old Gatekeeper right here around the northeast end of Georgia. It was a fun little project, Ron. Thanks for being patient with me, but I know you've been waiting a while on this, man. And everybody else out there, Old Gatekeeper is pretty heavy in repairs and builds. I am backed up. It's just that simple. I am backed up. So if anybody hollers at me for some repairs or new builds, I'm going to tell you that. I'm backed up. I'm so backed up, it's really hard to even give estimation times on repairs as of right now. I can get closer to builds on estimation, but over here working as hard as we can, and that's all I can do, man. And I've got Mr. 409 Mud Duck. He's starting to help me out a little bit on the weekends. and possibly got another guy I'm gonna be looking into. So hey, man, it's good. Business is good. Business is heavy. That's what we want. You got the HGs selling too, man. They're selling out the door quick as they can come in, and so it's all good. It's all a blessing. But I just got to keep working hard and get these repairs and builds out of here. I know it's hard, man, to be patient, and I know it's hard to wait, but I'm going to work on every single repair, every single build like I'm working on my own, and I'm not going to rush myself. I'm going to take my time and do it right. That's another reason why it's taking so long. If I rush through everything, I'd be able to get stuff done quicker, but hey, you don't want to rush through this type of stuff. Rushing through this type of stuff can cost you a lot of money, meaning me a lot of money, by damaging things, making mistakes. You don't want to rush through anything. You just want to still do it right, even though you got somebody barking at you. Still get it done, but do it right at a good steady speed. Old gatekeeper out here in the backwoods of Georgia. I'm good and gone. God bless. Bye, bye, bye. Class C upgrade, Class C modification, full power wire upgrade to the back of the transformers. No more tuning was needed. We're gone. Bye-bye.